हेलो चिल्ड्रन, वेलकम टू सीबीएसई मैथ्स बाय आरपी गुप्ता। आप सभी का स्वागत है मेरे यूट्यूब चैनल पे। चिल्ड्रन, आज हम लोग एक्सरसाइज 1.1 के बारे में बात करने जा रहे हैं। दिस एक्सरसाइज इज बेसिकली बेस्ड ऑन द चैप्टर एंड बेस्ड ऑन द टॉपिक relations. So if you don't know about the relations, like what are the reflexive, what is symmetric, what is transitive, you can watch my previous video. It is also on this channel. So let's start. So first question is given here: determine whether each of the following relations are reflexive, symmetric and transitive. And I am having a relation is given here, that is the relation R in the set A is equal to 1, 2, 3, 13, 14 defined as R is equal to x comma y such that 3x minus y is equal to 0. So how to do this kind of questions? Let me tell you. First of all, I will write down our set what is given here. I am going to write the set here. So just a second, children. I will write down the set A is equal to what is given here. This is the 1, 2, 3, 4, dash dash 13 and 14. This is your set is given here. And one relation is given here, x comma y such that 3x minus y is equal to 0. So children, let me tell you how to find the order pair with the help of this given condition. Children, what is given here? It is given here 3x minus y is equal to 0. So you can say y is equal to 3x. So whatever you will take the value of x, y will be 3 times. So देखते हैं कैसे. तो यहाँ पे हम लोग लिख लेंगे इसके ऑर्डर पेयर. तो रिलेशन R is equal to, first of all I have taken x is equal to 1. So if x is equal to 1 is here, what you will see, 3 into 1 become 3. Y value of y become 3. So I will write down like this 1 comma 3. For the second one, if I take the value of x2, it become 3 into 2 6. So what is given here, 2 comma 6 another part. For the third part, if I will take x is equal to 3, y become 9. 3 3 ja 9. So I will write it here. It is 3 comma 9. After this, if I will take x is equal to 4, it become 3 4 ja 12. So I will write down like this 4 comma 12. But children, if I take 5, it becomes 3 5 ja 15, which is not given in our set. So I will not take that particular value. Children, now I am going to tell you how to prove the reflexive, symmetric and transitive. Okay. So for the first part, children, for reflexive, see what is the condition of reflexive. Yeah, this is for the first one, reflexive. For reflexive. So how will do it for the reflexive? Children, if A related to A, if two same elements belongs to any relation, then we can say the given relation is reflexive. Children, look at this part, 1 comma 1, it does not belongs to R. Similarly, if I say 2 comma 2, it does not belongs to R. You can say, and even then if I talk about 14 comma 14, it does not belong to R. See, in our interval, in our relation, look at this, this is your relation. In this relation, these numbers are not here. So what you will say, this is not the reflexive. This is not the reflexive because these numbers are not belonging your relation. So now I am going to talk about the second part. What is second part? Second is symmetric. So for the condition of symmetric, let me write. Yeah, symmetric. For the symmetric, what we can say? For the symmetric, children, if A is related to B and B is related to A. What I mean to say, if any interval is given here like A comma B belongs to R and B comma A also belongs to R, then we can say this kind of relations are symmetric relation. But children, here if I talk about 1 comma 3, you can see one thing, children, 1 comma 3 belongs to R, but 3 comma 1 does not belongs to R. So this is not the symmetric. This is not the symmetric. Now I will talk about the third part, that is the transitive. For the transitive, so for the transitive, what I will do? Transitive you can say. So for the transitive, what you can say? So for this part, children, if A comma B belongs to R and B comma C also belongs to R, then if A comma C is belonging to R, then I can say this is the transitive relation. So children, look at this question. One thing is given here. If I talk about 1 comma 3, I can say 1 comma 3 is belong to R and 3 comma 9 also belongs to R, but 1 comma 9 does not belongs to R, so it is not the transitive. Okay, you can say transitive. Okay children, so we have solved the first question. Whatever is given here, we had completed it. Okay, so what you have got, it is neither reflexive नॉट सिमेट्रिक एंड नॉट ट्रांजिटिव. चलिए हम लोग सेकेंड पार्ट की ओर मूव करते हैं. व्हाट इज द सेकेंड पार्ट ऑफ क्वेश्चन? सो ये हमारे पास सेकेंड पार्ट आ गया है. तो यहाँ पर चिल्ड्रन हमारे पास दो पार्ट है, सेकेंड पार्ट एंड थर्ड पार्ट. सो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल आई विल सॉल्व द सेकेंड पार्ट, देन आफ्टर दिस आई विल सॉल्व द थर्ड पार्ट. सो आई एम गोइंग टू सॉल्व द सेकेंड पार्ट चिल्ड्रन. There is second for the second part. So children, if I talk about the second part, what is given here? Relation are in the set n of natural numbers defined as r is equal to x comma y such that y is equal to x plus 5 and x is less than 4. Okay children, so first of all what I am going to tell you, what the condition is given here. The condition is here, that is the y equals to x plus 5, y equals to x plus 5, and I have to take all the value which are less than 4. So how many values are here which are less than 4? I can take the x is equal to, I can take 1, I can take 2, I can take 3. I can take only 3 values, 1, 2, 3, because the condition is given here, that is x is less than 4. So I will write down a relation. This r is equal to, first of all I had taken the 1, then it become 1 comma 6, then I had taken the 2, then it become 2 plus 5 become 7, and after this I had taken the 3, then it become 3 comma 8. This is your relation. So again I am going to do it for the another part, that is for the reflexive. reflexive के लिए हम लोग क्या करते हैं, मैंने बताया था कि if a comma a belongs to R, then this kind of relations are reflexive. But here you can see one thing, 1 comma 1 does not belongs to R, so it is not the reflexive. For the second part, if I talk about for the symmetric, so what is the condition of symmetric? Yes children, for the symmetric, so what is the condition of symmetric? As I told you, if a comma b belongs to R and b comma a also belongs to R, then this kind of relations are known as symmetric. Children, you can see one thing, that 1 comma 6 belongs to R, but 6 comma 1 does not belongs to R, so this is not the symmetric. For the third part, if I talk about the third part, it is given here for the transitive. For the transitive, what I will do, let me show you. For the transitive, what we will do, I already told you that if a comma b belongs to R and b comma c also belongs to R, then if a comma c belongs to R, then this kind of relations are known as transitive. But children, यहाँ पे आप लोग देखेंगे, what you can see one thing children, that 1 comma c belongs to R, but 6 comma 1 and all the elements are not here. Like 1 comma 6 is here, belongs to R, but 6 comma any number like 6 comma 2, 6 comma 3, any number is not here, so you can say it is not transitive. Okay, so we had completed the second part. Now we are going to solve the third part. So for the third part, let me write. One second. So I am going to change the color of my pen, because here two questions are here, so I cannot explain the both questions by the same ink. It can create some confusion to you. Okay, so after this I am going to tell you the second part of the question. So Look at the screen. What is the second part? Yeah. Now I'm going to tell you about the second part. Okay, the first one. For the second, sorry, this is third part. Third part. So what is given here? Relation R in the set A 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 H R is equal to x comma y is divisible by x. What is given here, children? Y is divisible by x. So let me tell you one thing, children. What is given here in your set? It is given here x comma y, and which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So children, let me tell you one thing. If I talk about any number y is divisible by x, what is the condition is given here? Y is divisible by x. This condition is given here. Y divisible by x. So children, if you can see there are many functions you can take, like 2 comma 1, like 1 comma 2, 1 comma 3, 1 comma 4, 1 comma 5, 1 comma 6. There are many numbers. There are many numbers which are divisible by x. So I can say one thing, children, over here, that x comma x belongs to R. X comma x belongs to R. Like C, I can say 1 comma 1 belongs to R. Why? Because I can say one thing, if y is equal to 1 and x is equal to 1. So here you can say 1 upon 1, it is equal to 1. So it is divisible. So you can say this is reflexive. This is reflexive. Yes, you can say yes, this is reflexive. For the second part, what I can say? For the second part, I can say one thing, children. If I take 2 comma 4, if I take 2 comma 4 belongs to R, because 4 is divisible by 2. But I cannot say this thing, 4 comma 2 does not belongs to R. So it is not the symmetric. So what will write down? No. No means no symmetric. For the third part, if I talk about the third part, what is given here? In the third part, I'm going to tell you how to do it. Okay. So for the third part, if I talk about like this, I have taken 1 comma 2. It belongs to R because y is divisible by x. And I can say one more thing. I can say 2 comma 4. 2 comma 4 also belongs to R because 4 is divisible by 2. And here I can also say 1 comma 4 also belongs to R. So this is yes. Yes means it is transitive. So the third part is reflexive, but it is not symmetric, and it is transitive. Okay. So the third part हमारा है, it is reflexive, it is transitive, but it is not the symmetric one. Okay. So we are moving to the next part. Okay, children. So look at this question. What is given here in this question? R is equal to, let me see. Yeah, this is the question number. Okay, this is the previous part. Y divisible by x. So I will not look at this one. Let me tell you 1 second. I can edit this one. Okay, no issue. We can cut it down like this. Just a second. Yeah, this is the previous part. So I will cancel it out. Yeah, I think the fourth one. Relation are in the set Z of all integers defined as x comma y, x minus y is an integer. Okay, children. So let me tell you how to do this question. What is for the first part? What is the first part? For the reflexive. For reflexive. For reflexive. How to do this one? For reflexive, children, if I talk about, you can see one thing, children. For every x belongs to z. For every x belongs to z, I can say x comma x belongs to your relation. X comma x belongs to relation. And you can say one more thing. X minus x is equal to 0. So by this condition, you can say it is reflexive. It is reflexive. So for symmetric, how I will do this one? See, for a symmetric, what is the condition for a symmetric? And the condition for the symmetric is if a comma b belongs to, like see, if a comma b belongs to R and b comma a also belongs to R, then this kind of relations are symmetric. So here, children, you can see one thing. If I talk x comma y belongs to R and y comma x, y comma x is also belongs to R. What I said, x comma y and y comma x also belongs to R. So what you can say, it is symmetric. It is symmetric. For the third part, for transitive, how to do this for transitive? So children, as we know that if x comma y belongs to R and y comma z also belongs to R, then we can say one thing, children, that x comma z will also belongs to R. So here it is yes, I can write this is yes. Yeah, it is reflexive. Yes, it is symmetric. Yes, it is transitive. So we are moving to the next part. Yeah, what is given here in the next part in this question? What is given here in this question, dear children? It is mentioned here. Just a second. Yeah, this is your question. Yeah. So what is the question is here? Relations are in the set A of human beings in a town at a particular time given by R is equal to the first A, B, C, D, E. And here we have to also do the same pattern, like we have to find out a reflexive, we have to find out the symmetric, we have to find out transitive. So let's get start. देखते हैं कैसे करेंगे इसको, इस क्वेश्चन को हम लोग कैसे कर सकते हैं. Okay, so for the first part, for A part, I am going to tell you about the A part, and remaining part you can do by yourself because it is the easy one, not the difficult one. Okay, so let's see how to do. Okay, so what is the question is given here? R is equal to x comma y, x and y work at same place. X and y work at same place. Okay, fine. So I'm going to tell you, see, x works at the place of y. What do you mean? X works at the place of y. X work करता है y के place पे. What it mean? It means x and y both work at the same place. What I can say? I can say one thing, children, here like this. I can say x comma x belongs to R. X comma x belongs to R because if x is any person like me, अगर मैं कहीं पे वर्क करता हूँ तो मैं वहां पे वर्क करता रहूंगा. अब व्हाट आई मीन टू से, x comma x मीन्स कि खुद का खुद से रिलेशन है. दिस इज द रिलेशन ऑफ इटसेल्फ. तो x comma x belongs to R. It means it is reflexive. It is reflexive. For the condition of reflexive is satisfied. For the second part, what is given here? Now what I can say for the symmetric, what I can say, if x and y work at same place, I can also say the same thing, y and x work at same place. So what you have seen? You have seen one thing, that I can see one thing, x comma y belongs to R, and similarly y comma x also belongs to R. So what you can say, this is also the symmetric. Yeah, this is also the symmetric one. Now I am going to talk about the transitive. For the transitive, what you can say, suppose I can say let z also work with x and y. So how can you say? You can say like this, x comma y belongs to R, y comma z also belongs to R, and now you can say x comma z belongs to R. So it is also the transitive. It is also the transitive. So children, the remaining part B, C, D and E, you can solve by yourself. It is a simple one, and if you are having any kind of problem, you can drop your message to me. You can comment your question. So I am going to tell you how to do it for the reflexive. For reflexive. For reflexive. So how to do for the reflexive? It is mentioned here that A is less than equal to B square. So suppose if I take 1 by 3, 1 by 3 comma 1 by 3, I can say 1 by 3 does not belongs to R. It will not belongs to R integral, because why? Because 1 by 3 can never be less than R 1 by 3 square. It is not possible. So for the next part, it is not the reflexive. No, I had written. So for symmetric. For the symmetric one. So what you can do for the symmetric one? Suppose you had taken 1 comma 3. 1 comma 3 belongs to R. So you can say one thing. 1 is less than 3. But 3 is not less than 1. So it is not the symmetric. For the third part, for transitive. For transitive, what you can do? Yeah, for transitive, what you will do? So for transitive, what you can do, like you have taken 3 comma 2 and 2 comma 1.5 belongs to R. You can see one thing, 3 is less than 2 square, 2 is less than 1.5 square, but 3 is not less than 1.5 square. So it is not the transitive one. So we are going to solve the next question. What is the next question? Yeah, this is the question number 3. Check whether the relation R defined as a set A is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 as R is equal to A comma B, B is equal to A plus 1 is reflexive, symmetric or transitive. So first of all, let me write the relation what is given here. It is mentioned here R is equal to, the condition is here A comma B such that B is equal to A plus 1. So if I take 1, what it become? It become 1 comma 2. If I take 2, it become 2 comma 3. If I will take 3, it become 3 comma 4. If I will take 4, it become 4 comma 5. If I will take 5, it become 5 comma 6. This is your relation. This is your relation. Okay, so now I can tell you very easily for the first part, for reflexive, for reflexive, what is given here? That A comma A should belongs to R. But you can say here 1 comma 1 does not belongs to R. Any number like 2 comma 2, 3 comma 3, 4 comma 4, any number is not belonging to R. So you can say it is not the reflexive. No. Second part. For the second part, what you will do? Here, if I talk about the second part, what is the condition? For symmetric. For symmetric. What is the condition of symmetric? Let me tell you. So children, if I talk about the symmetric, the condition is here A comma B belongs to R and B comma A belongs to R. If these two numbers are belonging to R, then you can say it is symmetric. So you can see one thing. If I talk about one thing, see 1 comma 2 belongs to R, but 2 comma 1 does not belongs to R. So it is not the symmetric. No. For the third part, if I talk about the third part, for transitive, the condition of transitive is this one. If A comma belongs to R and B comma C also belongs to R, then if a comma c belongs to R, then it is transitive. So if I talk about 1 comma 2 belongs to R and 2 comma 3 also belongs to R, but a comma c, it means 1 comma 3 does not belongs to R. 1 comma 3 does not belongs to R, so it is not the transitive. Okay, I hope all of you getting the point. अगर आप लोगों को वीडियो पसंद आ रही है तो प्लीज डू लाइक, शेयर एंड सब्सक्राइब. चलिए अब हम लोग क्वेश्चन नंबर 4 करते हैं. नाउ वी आर गोइंग टू सॉल्व द क्वेश्चन नंबर 4. सो व्हाट इज गिवन हियर? सो दैट द रिलेशन आर in R defined as R is equal to A comma B, A is less than equal to B. It is not mentioned here. I will write down is less than equal to B. Okay. Is reflexive and transitive but not symmetric. Okay, no issue. Let me tell you. For first part, for reflexive. For reflexive. So what is the condition of reflexive? As we know that if A comma A belongs to R, then it is reflexive. So similarly, it is mentioned here that A can be equal to itself. So it is reflexive. Yes. For the second part, for symmetric. What is the condition of symmetric? If I talk about the symmetric, I can say 2 comma 4, any number 2 comma 4 belongs to R, but 4 comma 2 does not belongs to R. Why? You can see one thing, 2 is less than 4, but 4 cannot be less than 2 according to this condition. So it is not the symmetric. No. For the third part, if I talk about the third part, what is the condition for the transitive? Let me tell you. For transitive, what you will do for transitive? You can say one thing, if A comma B belongs to R and B comma C also belongs to R, then if A comma C belongs to R, then it is transitive. So let me tell you one thing, children. See, if I say 1 comma 3 belongs to R and I had said 3 comma 4 also belongs to R, then I can also say 1 comma 3 also belongs to R. So it is also the transitive. चलिए हम लोग नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन देखते हैं. सो व्हाट इज द क्वेश्चन? क्वेश्चन नंबर 5. क्या है क्वेश्चन 5? Check whether the relation R in R defined as R is equal to A comma B, just a second, A comma B such that A is less than equal to B cube. It is also the misprint one. So let me write. What is the condition? Condition is here A is less than equal to B cube. This is the condition. Okay. So let me tell you how to do. So for the first part, I will do it for symmetric. One second. Yeah. For reflexive. So what is the condition of reflexive? As I told you, children, if A comma A belongs to R, then it will be reflexive. So what you can do over here, children? Suppose if you have taken 1 by 2, if I take 1 by 2, you can say 1 by 2 comma 1 by 2. So you can say these values are equal. These are not belonging to R. 1 by 2 comma 1 by 2. These are not belonging to R. So what you can say? And one more thing is also given here. 1 by 2 cannot be less than 1 by 2 cube. So what you can say? It is not the reflexive. For the second part, for symmetric. So what you will do for symmetric? For symmetric, what is the condition? If I say 1 comma 2 belongs to R, as you can see 1 is less than 2 cube. But I cannot say this thing 2 comma 1 does not belongs to R, because 2 is not less than 1 cube. Are you getting my point? It is not less than 1 cube, so I can consider it. And for the third part, so this is again no. For the third part, what is given here? It is given transitive. So for transitive, what you can do? For transitive, I can do one thing. See, if 3 comma 3 by 2, I have taken an interval 3 comma 3 by 2 and 3 by 2 comma 6 by 5 belongs to R. You can see one thing. 3 will be less than 3 by 2 whole cube and 3 by 2 will be less than 6 by 5 whole cube. But you know what you can observe? But 3 comma 6 by 5 does not belong to. Why? Because this 3 will not be less than 6 by 5 whole cube. How to see? 3, 6 6 are 36, 36 6 are 206, 5 5 are 25, 25 5 are 625. It will be this value will be less than 1. So this condition is again like 0 point something. So again this condition is false. So no. So all the conditions are false for this question also.